Hey everybody, welcome back to the Experience Pros with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. You know, kind of interesting thing that we were talking about, creating a customer experience, right? And how do you create that customer experience? Maybe if you're a brick and mortar or a retail type of thing, maybe even a restaurant.
Absolutely. So we're going to give you a few tips on how you can train not only yourself, but your staff to create that memorable customer experience. And we come up with an acronym called GIVE. And really, if we weren't the Experience Pros,
we'd be the acronym pros for sure.
Right? And so GIVE stands for, actually it's a G-I-V-E, a four-letter acronym. And the G stands for greet,
yep.
I stands for invite, the V for validate, and the E for exit.
So let's break that down for just a minute and give you something that you can actually use every single day, whether you're in a restaurant situation or a brick and mortar kind of a retail store, or you can even adapt it to the business, the service type of business that you're in. The G is to greet. You know, everybody likes to be warmly greeted. When they come into your presence, they want to know that you're they're the center of your attention. Right?
Absolutely. And about 1 million years ago, my family got to go to France, and we would go into all these little boutiques, all these shops, and everywhere you went, you were greeted by the shop owner.
Right.
You didn't just come in and start browsing around without first saying hello and greeting the proprietor.
Yep.
And think about this, when you're in your business, one of the things, if you want to cut back on even theft, just all of kind of the downsides to business, you want to know who's in your store, take a minute to go and greet them and say hello and smile and let them know that you know that I know that you're here.
Absolutely. The I in the acronym for GIVE stands for invite. And we invite you to invite your customers to try something a little out of their comfort zone. You probably know them pretty well, right? So invite them to try something new. And that kind of takes the form of saying, you know, my favorite thing is this. Give a suggestion and see if they can't mix it up a little bit.
I like it. And when they've already picked something out, too, invite them. You know what else would go great with that? And pair it up. It's a little bit of an upselling thing, but it also shows that you're really paying attention to what they've been looking at and what they've been shopping for.
That's exactly right. The next one is V for validate. And in order to validate the order that they're making, speak back to them. You know, Starbucks is legendary for having a calling cadence, if you will. You give your order to the barista at the counter, they call it out, and that barista then calls it back to you. That's a validation technique, and it's really important because it allows the customer to get that what they said is what you heard.
Right, because how often is that mixed up, right? And so lack of communication, that's always the biggest struggle, right? So validating lets them know that we're all on the same page, we're all communicating. And here's another thing that I really love, you know, when you're giving change back, you know, when you're counting change back to a customer, these days it seems like the cash register obviously gives them the answer, right? You don't have to learn how to count change. And so you just gather it all up and then they dump it in your hand. Here's $17.48, and it's just dumped in your hand. And so one of the things I think is a great customer experience is to actually count out the $17 and however much change I just said.
Some of the folks in the customer service arena need to take a lesson about that and learn how to count that change back. Don't just rely on the cash register. The E stands for exit, and it's not your exit, but as your customer is exiting, make sure you thank them for their business.
Right. I mean, say goodbye, acknowledge them, thank you for coming. And you want to bump it up just a little bit? Tell them, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, you know, that was one of the things that we were at a pizzeria and somebody would always say, see you tomorrow, thanks for coming, I'll see you tomorrow. And whether or not you were thinking you were going to go back tomorrow, it makes you feel like maybe I should.
It does. It plants that seed. One, that you want them to come back, you expect them to come back, and you hope to see them again really soon. So give an incredible customer experience. These are simple little things that you can train on your staff, and they're just really the building blocks, the foundation for creating that extreme customer service experience.
Absolutely. Coming up next, Carrie Conley knows a thing or two about getting you to 6 figures and beyond in your small business.
You need to understand the pain points of the people that you're trying to reach and be able to say those words faster so that those people can identify themselves as your client.
And later, we'll meet a real military hero.
You do the right things for the right reason, for the good of the country, the organization, the people that you lead and serve. And good things will come back to you.